on the beat, bitch. Hello, hello, hello. Yellow, yellow, yellow. What's going on? What's giddy? What's good? We in here, right? Is we in here? Are y'all healing and hearing me clear? Healing and hearing me clear. That's good. That's good. That's good. Sounds good. Sounds good. What's going on, y'all? Talk about it Tuesday is in here.
Volume set to 73%.
All right. What's up? What's up? Is we about to see.
7 p.m.
It's
Windows
7 o'clock.
collapsed. Drag to
So it's
move.
time to rock.
Replay video button.
Let's go. Hey, come on. Yeah, you know what? Y'all know what time it is. Hey, 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 hey. Uh, that's right. Let's get it going. Uh-huh. You know we going live. Hey. Okay, okay. Hey. Come on, come on. It's on live. Yeah. What's good? Welcome to my vessel. Yeah. 7 p.m. East Coast time. Yup, yup. We on the rise. Shoes, get off the ride. Vine. All up on your line. Yup, yup. We can decline. And when we get the wins right, right. You see where they get into this right. Yeah, yeah. Hey, talk to me. Pete. Woo. Let's get it. Let's go. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, you got 30 minutes. Join the stream. Hey. And a piece of steam. Hey. You know. Let's go. Come on. Hey. Let's talk about it. It's your boy Peasy, man. I got something for you, man. The conversation of the day, the topic of the day, so to speak. This is a conversation for the men and women out there, the boys and girls out there, the all signs that represent something, someone who has a need for a significant other. You know what I'm saying? To all of y'all out here that are in that hunt, that crazy ass hunt, man, I'm telling you right now, I am not looking, and I'm glad I'm not at this point, because good God, y'all got some shit going on outside looking for your mates out here, man. And me personally, it got me thinking over the months and stuff for just having these conversations with y'all, topic talk about it. I just wanted to get into some things to kind of see what y'all, where y'all head is at on some of this stuff, because my thought, you know what I mean, like personally, I mean, it can't even really be, any more simpler than what I've done. I kind of put myself in sort of a situation of like, I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's just what we do here. You know what I mean? I mean, me personally, I love giving you guys, this thing, man, this place for all of y'all to be in tune with it. You know what I mean? Be able to get, you know, um, everything, sent to you and done for you, and the convenience of reaching out and being able to connect with somebody, really. You know what I mean? Because that's understandable that these type of things aren't always accessible as they used to be. And I mean, man, it was already a bit of a challenge before, so I understand. You know what I mean? The dating cycle is very much a serious thing, man. It's almost, you know what I mean, lost its veneer as it used to have. You know, these things, you know what I'm saying, are worthy of conversating, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like um in this day and age, we are tasked to have to acquire the knowledge for these things, or come up with the answer for you know what I'm saying, this situation, you know what I'm saying? Because we go out here and let me get that right. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm doing something right here. I'm sorry. But in the same sense, me personally, I'm just basically saying that, as an individual out here, you know what I mean, looking for, a soul mate, you know, I want to know myself, you know what I mean, personally, what you guys are out here looking for, you know what I mean? And this is simply because, you know what I mean, we know in in the world we live in, you know what I mean, that this is, something going on, you know what I mean, out here where we have to come, you know what I mean, come with a different kind of approach, you know what I'm saying? Like what are the things that, you know, women are looking for now. I mean, me personally, what are the things that women are looking for? What is it that, men are finding attractive out here these days? I'm kind of curious about that, you know what I mean? Mainly because I'm just, you know what I mean, myself, I feel like I've lost contact with what seems to be relevant in that, you know what I mean? And it's just because, personally, when I got given what I was given, I mean, shit, I had, I agreed that what I have is great. I'm grateful for it, absolutely 100%. Because, mine definitely do what I got, do for me what I, always wanted in a woman, you know, and I can't ask for more. Can't ask for more, you know, and that's really it. A lot of people I know, you know what I mean, have a lot of expectations. You know what I'm saying? I'm really simple. I take pleasure in the simple things. Doesn't take much to give me what I think everyone can agree. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Um, yeah, like I commented on my own post today. I mean, thinking about that whole thing because I felt like even just to add my little 2 cent on it, you know, because just being honest, like I know what I want in a woman. I know what I always wanted in a woman. You know what I mean? I agreed that this was the one thing that fulfilled me. You know what I'm saying? Um and like I said, I'm just not a complex person. You know what I mean? I don't believe that, relationship for me to exist or to exist in it has to be difficult. You know what I'm saying? Or unable to, you know what I mean, it's weird because I don't know. Like I for myself personally, like I said, I believe, that we have an ability to find these people. We can find someone for each of us, and I believe that everyone is, capable of finding that special somebody that they love. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like anybody out there that's looking and is wanting to, find somebody, they gonna find
Music
them.
volume set to 80%.
It just takes them continuing on that journey of, seeking to find, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, with the conversation, you know what I'm saying, comes the question. What is what are some of the most important things that you look for? when looking for, your ideal significant other or your ideal mate. Um, like I said, I made my comment clear. I put my comment in the actual post. So I personally am looking to hear and see any of my followers, viewers, anybody that's out there in the world, that universe, that space, that's looking into that space, or you know what I mean, that's in that relevant time space. You know what I mean, and is has the time. You know what I mean, to kind of get in here with me on that, because like I said, I'm open for the conversation. Definitely open for the conversation. And with all of this going on, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot in the world today. Um, I know that there's a lot of things that, you know, people have to view. You know, some people have things that, they feel like they got to cover these bases before, you know, they pursue a full in, you know, relationship with a person. Because some people just, aren't able to attach themselves to something like that so quickly. You know what I'm saying? So it's understandable, most definitely. You know what I mean? Me personally, I know that there are certain situations that we go through or have been involved in, or in one way or another have had happen to us, some things that would make us feel a certain way about how pursuing a relationship has gone over the years, and what it would look like for you now. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely dig, that, but that's the reason for the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to try to evaluate and hear from the people that are actually out here, that are really in in these situations, and they're looking to expand their conversation, um or expand the conversation to find someone. You know what I mean? Like, um I remember having conversation with a young man. He told me, you know what I mean, he don't agree with the women out here nowadays, because a lot of the women are just not they're not success driven, so to speak, or not motivated enough for him, or they're you know he obviously is in the wrong cesspool at this point, because he made the pointed statement of, oh well, he's been finding a lot of loose women. I said, well, damn, it sounds like that's all you've been really looking for, not more or less what you have set in mind to be a standard you see yourself going with. It may just be what you have attracted over the time. You know what I mean? Much like the same similar statements that we hear most women saying. You know what I mean? We got to stop looking in these pools of men that attach themselves to us, thinking that they are the ideal man. um and they end up being no one, or they end up being someone that they never imagined would have turned out to be someone like that. And my thing is, what I'm saying, I get falling for something and having no warning signs and all that other stuff, because I've been there too. But a lot of the decisions that I've found myself engaged in, my issue came in as I listen to both sides, and meaning, like, I listen to what I want, I hear what I want, I know what I say I want and see I want to see in a relationship, when it comes to me. um but I also know how I want that relationship to feel, not just to myself, but to the person involved with me. You know what I mean? Um, my thing is, you know what I'm saying, just saying, like, I want people to know, you know what I mean? I want people to, feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to say anything. I feel, look, and exuberate love of, someone, or love from someone, you know. And that's just me talking on more or less my visual outlook of what I expect to see. You know what I mean? So like for me personally, I'm very much like I said, I made my statement known. I commented on the post for tonight's episode where, like I said, I think this would be perfect spacing for any of you guys involved. Anybody that's willing to join in with this conversation tonight, it's more than welcome, to tag in and just have a day with me. Tell me what you think about this, what this conversation has sparked in you. And like I said, if you have time to drop your comment on this, drop your comment on this. If you have time in the recap and you wanted to say something, please do that as well. But all of my folks in here tonight, I want to hear it from you. I do. I really do. So don't be shy. Don't hesitate. And please let me know what you feel. There's also an opportunity for all of you guys that even if you want to hit me up, you can hit me up. You want to talk, you want to call into the show, you can do that. 518 We are open. Our phone lines are open. But yeah, like I said, I kind of didn't want to go into anything too tough. I just wanted to give you guys like a conversation of truth, about what we are dealing with here, what's really going on. Um oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, like, I literally have um put a lot into what we got going on here, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm down for a conversation about this. I'm open to talk with any of my peoples about any of these things, these points, these topics that you guys are interested in, whatever tickles your fancy, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? If this is something that you want to get into later, we could talk about that later. I love to get these conversations live streamed though, because personally, it's something that we need to spread the word. We need more people, you know, expressing their views, their points on this. You know what I mean? And like I said, we just need your word. We just need your input. So that's where I'm at, and I'm golden on my end. Like I said, I told you I'm here, but I'm here to talk with y'all about this because this conversation to me really struck me as something that was important, and it's a situation of
7:18
importance.
p.m.
You know what I mean?
T-Mobile. Swipe with two
Um,
fingers to unlock.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. As we rolling and keep going into this week, I'm ready to get it going. I got tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have a whole spiel going on tomorrow. So I'm gonna be heading off after the show pretty early to bed. So do give me drop messages. Let me know what's up with y'all. We are taking off on that end, and eventually it's gonna go into some beautiful things later on. So let's just keep up with that, and hopefully we'll just keep moving into the beautiful next level of life where we are starting to see good things go on. But in this time, I know we got about a minute, 2 minutes left before 420 jumps off over there on the West Coast. I just want to let my folks know before we take a little moment to pause for that moment. Um, Man, I appreciate y'all for being a part of what we do here on the Peasy Show. I thank y'all for tuning in with us every week. For all of my folks that are here with us and the ones that check in on us on the week that they are available. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. To each and every one of y'all, y'all are the best, for real. To everybody else, man, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. You brushed over and you caught us. Man, take a little break real quick with us while we smoke some of this good old dank, man. Yo, check.
While I was searching for a beat to kill, I gotta stay on my grind, trying to get mine, cause I'm keeping it real. This ain't no blues clues, ain't no figuring out. Once I get out on this mic, I grab that bitch and I abuse crews. But I'm just chillin', illin', smoking on orange sherbet, trying to relax my mind, cause I've been putting in work. Inhale, exhale, I'm meditating while blowing smoke out my nose. I feel my stress is fading. Smokers lounge, I put it down, don't pass it round, cause COVID's still out there, just roll your own now. I grab 2 buds off an ounce, get you cigars now. Roll your own, smoke your own, and we in Mars now.
Take that smoke straight to the cranium, go avian, take flight and go fight some aliens. I go by the alias spaceman. If I don't get high, then I turn into I'ma catch a case, man. But I can't get angry with you, long as I got my Zaza. We can fix a whole planet's issue if everybody die. Roll it loud, smoke it loud. What goes around comes around, but what goes up don't gotta come back down. In the smoker's lounge, 'cause that's all that matters here. And we don't need ladders here to climb as high as the stratosphere. If you wanna see, then follow me. It's not a seed and it's Apollo weed. Take you where the asteroids and comets be. Hot box, dodge rocks like Apollo Creed. No apologies, I'm higher than hell. Go and light up that L. Tell me, how do you feel?
Woo! Holy mongrel of high. Man, gotta love that. And shout out to the dealer that gave me that sack. Yo, that shit was some of that good shit. Good shit. And he had a deal to roll with it. Bro just got me like a half ounce for like $10. You dig me? That was the hell of a special. It's only from today and yesterday. You know, after today it'll go back to the reg. But you know what I'm saying? The price for what I just got was nice. So shout out to the homie over at the weed spot that I caught. Cause bro came with the who op, the blue blop, wow. Got me so good now. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying. Like we was talking about relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I said, man, like personally, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I got my lady, you know what I mean? The woman in my life, you know what I mean? The beautiful Mrs. You know, J Guns. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my world is set. I'm talking with you guys because I'm hearing a lot going on in the dating world outside, you know what I mean? And a person like myself who has children, first off, I got kids, you know, my 15-year-old, you know what I mean, is out here in these streets, you know what I mean? I really am like looking around at what the hell's going on in the world today. Cause I mean, first and foremost, I'm nervous for my kids as it is with all of these crazy ass fucking people out here. People doing weird shit, people acting weird. You know, the relationship world is not a safe place anymore, man. I heard of an incident where a brother went to go meet a girl from a dating site, and all of a sudden he ended up in a damn S&M skit gone wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It wasn't even funny. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't even funny at all. Like you know what I mean, bro? It got pretty much basically tortured. You know what I'm saying? Until he escaped. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. You see what I'm saying? This is not what we are having as a as a situation here anymore. You know what I mean? This is absolutely the situation of a lifetime nowadays, you know what I mean, in so many cases, because, these are the critical points in life. If you are a person who is looking for that special somebody, you're going to be out there and you're going to be in these little Tinder and fucking, dating sites, like, you know what I mean, wherever you may be. I mean, shit, like I said, I'm hearing about all these places where people are searching, Bumble and all these other actual app names and all this stuff where, it's supposed to be convenient, for you to find a significant other or just a special someone that spend time with and create a friendship. It's just crazy out here. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like I said, I'm a person who doesn't mind talking to people. Really, really don't. I sit here and talk all night with you. But when we're going out here and we're walking around looking for, somebody to share life with, you know what I mean? We want to make sure that same somebody is just as concerned about life and you and everything around you and everything going on around them as they are with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're dealing with somebody that really has like little to no care about themselves, and you know what I mean, they see you as just somebody nifty to hang out with that can help further their ever loving quest of, being that same person but just way worse, then you might want to reevaluate that. you know Choosing the right person, you know what I mean, all of these different things. I just got somebody telling me that I haven't, I haven't experienced enough. I don't have a good enough love, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not, with my lady 100%, and we not here, we not, speaking on this conversation in the unison, you know what I mean, together. But you know, my lady, to drop of a dime, I'm here. She know that. I told her that. It's not even a question. The problem is, this is not, you know what I'm saying, the spectacle of what they expected to see from somebody like me. That's fine. I am not in the norm. I am not. I am not. I'm not inside the social norm. I know for a fact I'm not. I've always been told I'm different, you know? So whether it's a good different or a different or an indifferent different, I'm just different, you know. I'm very different. And I don't try to be like everybody else. I'm not trying to be in that circle. The typical is not typical for me. It's more obtuse. I'm not subject to it. I'm not very much a person who agrees with the everyday norm. Some people think that some of this stuff is actually how it's supposed to be, and that may be true in some aspects. But I'm different. Like, I don't really view everything the same way everybody else does. So that's it in itself. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I mean. I think that's what makes me the person I am, and how I'm able to move the way I do. But hey, like I said, we here. It's why we add dialogue for you guys, and we try to get more of an open floor conversation for all of my people. You know what I mean, that tap in with the show. So when y'all join into this conversation, whenever you do, whether it be in the comments or it be, something you throw out there for, us to have to grab onto and bring a conversation to the table. You know, we need that. We need that. These are the real situations that really add life, add to life. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. And like I said, man, if you're just out there and you're looking to really just, engage and get, what I mean, some things going on out there, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all know who to tap into, who y'all tapping in with, you know what I mean? Could very much be like the key to all of that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing people is always like proven right now. I mean, to be a thing where it's really capable of happening. You know, we deal with seeing that all the time now. You know, so yeah. Shit, I just realized something. Can't do anything like I want. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. What I was gonna do was I was gonna add. I was gonna give you guys a clip, something that I could run into you guys, but I noticed I forgot. I don't have any of those clips on this device, so I'd have to kind of like send them over first in order for you guys to get them. But it's all good. I can do that. I should have done that earlier while I was in there playing around with it. But I kind of was trying to get all my stuff in and save some stuff at the same time. Mm, to be expressed in another day. No big deal. Just letting you know. Got you covered later on this week. Matter of fact, tomorrow night. Y'all should go check them out. The Gossip and Heifers. That's 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central over on YouTube. Go check them out. The Gossip and Heifers will be live with an all new episode. I'm definitely gonna be checking them out. Hopefully, I don't pass out during the episode because it will be a long day, and we will have New Wave Music Wednesday as well from that time before. And like I said, I'm gonna try to. I gotta start, considering going to bed early and all that, because a nigga can't stay up all night like he used to. So yeah, like much love to you. I gotta get it in when it comes to the folks that I fuck with it. Yo, just gotta let all you know. Just saying, man. I was just fucking with you. But nah, but for real, another person indeed, I do believe y'all should really go step up with it, check in with for sure. That's my homegirl, Sapphire Steamy. Please go check out Sapphire Steamy. Don't forget to add the Steamy because it's a lot of sapphires. Okay? Girl, get it in with her. Queen is making a lot of moves out of Toronto. Big things. Big things. Shout out to her and all that she is doing right now. Y'all move it up with her because we moving up and we making things happen, man, because this is what we do. Yeah, New Wave Music Wednesday, like I said, coming up tomorrow. So it's gonna be a long day. I'm hoping y'all give me some love, send me some music, submit it in, because I'm coming in. I'll be coming in with, what I mean, some submissions myself. I'm gonna try to pull in a few before, tonight and tomorrow before I go to work and all kind of shit. But like I said, most likely whatever I can pull, I'm gonna pull from you guys where I can get it. Hopefully you guys will come with it with some more submissions tomorrow. And like I said, we'll just keep going from there. But yeah, on to the conversation. Oh shit. I just that hurts. That is a sore thing. That is a sore thing. Come here. Oh, blind man losing shit. And it wasn't even far off, too. I know it. It was just out of my reach. Just out of my reach. But again, enough to make it freaking a nuisance. But yeah, searching for that one special someone does. I see. It requires a lot. Russell, what's going on, brother? I see you. Checked out any new hot hotels lately? But hey, I mean, like I said, significant others, we definitely are in need of like a spreadsheet on what to do. I'm gonna keep it real. because a lot of these situations here, man, is where things begin to get a bit tricky, you know, and it necessarily has a lot to do with emotions, feelings involved. It does, but it also has other factors that cause them feelings to intensify or evaporate, begin to evaporate, dissipate, I should I say. And they defended they definitively uh bring about a very complex sense of situations, you know what I mean, around it. So I get it, in the world we are in, I mean, this social particular of it all is not always a thing that people want to get into very quickly. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like I said, I send this message out to my people to kind of have this conversation with y'all because we really aren't getting many conversations in that flavor. You know what I mean? Most of us are out here just talking like, oh, that's you know what I mean? Y'all go with what comes into the live stream. So I feel like if I'm giving you something different, this could be different. This could be a different conversation. You see what I'm saying? Um, that is my biggest view on this whole thing. I want people to have a seen view of this that really says, hey man, like this is speaking on something that really resonates with me, and I think it would help to better my situation. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of artists that really don't have this issue because females in relationships with artistry, and even in men in relationships with artistry, they tend to express a lot of their, you know, um, issues even in the music. You know what I mean? Even in relationship with it in the music through their music. So you're saying it's expressive. Um, that's why you get songs like "Don't Mess with My Man," you know what I mean, or songs like I walked out of heaven, or what I mean, like what I mean, just to give y'all a little few things, you know what I mean, from the relatives, you know what I mean, like just saying, you know what I'm saying, but in light of all of that, you know what I mean, like is where I'm at with the whole thing. I'm just trying to give my perspective of this, what I feel like people should pull from it, or can possibly pull from this, you know what I'm saying. So where we are with this, to me, is like we need to be getting to a point where finding uh the right someone for you means making sure that you're reviewing the entire situation, not just the outer appearance of a person, so to speak. So like me personally, I listen, I put myself in many situations chasing things that I've seen from the eyes that I had in my previous life, because I express it in that manner because when I look at my life now, I don't see a face. I look at who you are from the inside. If you can project, if your projection to me shows me that you're someone who is concerned, who wants to be there, who wants to see me be a great person, or even just see me be loved by you, then yes, obviously I can see that and I would appreciate that. You know what I mean? That is where my dedication to that would come in, and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I appreciate that. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like you made it known, you know, or you've given off such an energy that I cannot ignore it, and I must speak upon, you know. So like I'm just saying, like in this light of relationship and love and all of these different things that we got going on out here, you know what I mean? Like I really feel like we reach a point in our relationship based life, you know what I mean, when we're looking out there. Sometimes it don't even really become something until, much later in life, where we start to analyze and review who and what is what person makes us happy. You know what I mean? What person treats us the way that we want to be treated in life, or people to have that kind of love for for a person like ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I'm there with you on that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, like I know that what I talk about, everybody ain't gonna really relate to, but to those of us like-minded selves that have these conversations all the time in our head, we're talking about shit. It's kind of runs around. This shit kind of runs around in our head. You know, are we going to resonate well with people? Is there going to be a chance that somebody that really needed to hear this gets this message, and is this message going to help them? See, and that's the people calling me about my ride tomorrow. So
Good evening.
0
This
minutes,
is
0
an
seconds.
automated message from the Star Automated Information System.
Cat
This
call
is a
button.
reminder of your trip
Off,
for
speaker,
Wednesday,
button.
August
Off,
16th.
keypad button.
This information is for
Hi,
the client with the client ID 22483, Trip 1, picking you up from client home, 400 Hudson Avenue, at 5:50 a.m., heading to Amazon Distribution Center, 1835 Route 9. The trip status is scheduled. Trip 2,
Keypad button.
picking you up from Amazon Distribution
Hi, button.
Center,
1.
1835 Route 9. Thank you. Goodbye.
Keypad.
see what I'm
Tap to
saying?
activate.
So
Device locked. T-Mobile.
we are all set.
Camera. Phone. Swipe with 2 fingers to unlock. Device locked.
Just so y'all,
7:42 p.m. Tuesday, August 15th.
just so y'all know what
Tap to
I
activate.
mean.
Tap
Like,
to long press.
it's a lot going on, a lot of things taking place in life, you know what I mean? And some people are, ready, and some people are at that stage in their life where they want to be. Others are just really trying to figure it out and have no clue. Me, myself, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm where I want to be right now for the moment because I have a lot I've already set up for myself. Now it is time to give myself the opportunity that I've been pushing to see, you know. And a lot of what your ambitions in life are also play a role in that look for that significant other as well. So, that's the other part of life, you know what I mean, that we just have to analyze, we see it. So yeah, man, like for real. Like I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here, and I'm always going to be like in tune with this with what's going on outside, because I have generations around me that are evolving in this life, in this world. And those that I care on, I care of, I care about, I want to see them, you know, grow the right way. I want to see them flourish and enjoy all that life has given. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to deprive them of any of that. I want to see them get, gain all of, you know what I mean, the good things that life has, the positive things that life has, the blessings that life brings all of us. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm willing to work and put in my work, my blood, sweat, and tears on that, because I think about all of that as I go through my day to day. I go through life. I put myself in the shoes of every person that I care about, along with the people that I run across, because I don't want to ever say that I'm not fully understanding the situation, and if I don't understand, I will say I don't understand and ask for your enlightenment, your view of it. You know what I mean? Personally, I'm always willing to listen more than hear. I try to do that, but I do have a tendency to talk a lot, so I will carry out just to keep a conversation. Um and that, often is where I try to break into things. But like I said, I'm here for that discussion. You know what I mean? I'm open to this type of conversation because, like I said, I want us to see, the clear view of all of this. You know what I mean? And have no prior preconceived notion on, what I mean, what is and what isn't on this whole situation, because we got a lot to look forward to in life, and as we go through the ups and the downs of, this bumpy road of we call in life, we know it's a lot for us. It's a lot for us. We see all of the devastations and, the constant eruptions of unsubtlety on the planet, and I mean, a lot of the folks that I'm hearing that are concerned, they see why, this is important. These things are important to us and all of that, you know. You know, we just want to make sure that, we continue uh our legacies and our not only just our legacy for, our future, our generations to come, to continue to have a generation to come. you know we don't want to ever put ourselves in a position where, you know um we are losing touch with ourselves and the people that we love. Uh, uh. Oh snap! Why is an ant carrying a lint ball to make his bed fluffier? Oh snap! I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. That was my mom. Shout out to my mom sending me something, sending me a joke, sending me a joke. And it was a funny one too. Trying to act like I. So weird. So weird. It almost acted like it didn't want to do it. But anyway, I we we're in a world these days where, all of this stuff is just so much, you know, um a factor, where things that we used to not look at as a factor. You know what I mean? Like it is a factor. So, you know, I'm just I'm looking at all of that. I really am, and I'm reviewing all of these different things. They seem to be very much. Yep, I start tomorrow. Sure do. Sure do. I do. And that's what I mean. Like I'm just like I go through a lot, in my day, and I care about my people very much. Everybody that I speak to, I speak on, I speak about, you know what I mean? Those are my peoples. I love to death, you know what I mean? I'd do anything for them. If I got it, they got it. Um, and it is what it is, at the drop of a hat. And this is kind of the reason why I have gotten myself to push to this pursuit, to these things, you know what I mean? Because even in the factor of having, all of this, you know what I mean? It's a way to continue the mission, to continue to drive the mission, because at the end of the day, we have to have something there to drive the mission. We've got to keep the mission going. We've got to keep coming with a consistent message for people to hear, that is going to give them the drive that we have to continue this fight, that is going to continue to keep going down the line and continue to keep us driving. You know what I'm saying? So it's me, you know what I mean? Speaking the truth. And I'm telling you this because I'm telling you this is the kind of person I need on my side with me fighting this fight, you know. We see our views. We see what we know to be the reason these things should be, you know. Um it's crazy. Shout out to the alert I just now. Albany is being called to salute the veteran, or to go help out with the Maui effort. So, to all of y'all, y'all going out there to do y'all thing, make sure you represent right, and make sure you save some lives, as we should all have in mind when it comes to that situation in Maui. We need rescue efforts out there more than we need celebrities out there doing vacation trips and shit. So shout out to folks like Oprah, who really considered the objective of starting a real effort. My boss's wife, for pledging that $100 million. That was damn good shit. I can respect that, and I can actually speak out on that because you know, starting tomorrow as a representative of the Amazon Association. I feel like that was something that he could have touched on, and I'm not gonna say anything other than that. And that's awesome. That's my only other thing. So you know, to be in the mindset of philanthropy, um, and even just trying to change the everyday life of someone who is not able to do things that everyone else can do in life, and it just seems so sad that we sit here with our in our bubbles and boxes, and some of us are okay that we have these options, we have these things, and some of us aren't okay, some of us just don't have it. And it's sad. It's like we live in a world where all of us should be able to have some things, have everything. Anything that we want, we should be able to get it. And really, anything we need, we should be able to get it. And there should be no question about what we need as a want, as a desire to have it, or if it is even a debate whether this should be had. Um, but breaks off into a whole nother conversation. So again, we just talking about things. I'm here to talk about significant others in social life, and I mean a lot of that also is another reason that it plays differently. you know um It really does. It plays differently. We look at what has transpired in every situation going forward from the times of now to before 20 years ago. Even it's just things aren't the same. you know Not at all. So, even 20 years ago things weren't the same. And speaking from somewhere in a range of time where I'm not too far off from knowing how 2003 felt. You know what I mean? Like I was there. You know, um, only thing that I noticed for myself is that I reached this level after I took a few years to sit down and realize it took me to do certain things to get to this level. So, I mean, take it from me. Everything is what we do. Everything that we do affects how we are. Affects what we do in life. And when we put ourselves in these positions, we have to learn that we put ourselves in these positions and they need our attention because we cannot coexist properly in a world where chaos is there. So it's not going to work. But with that being said, we have reached the top of the show. And tomorrow is going to be a whole nother day. New Wave Music Wednesday. So I really hope you guys are ready for that. New Wave Music Wednesday is coming up. That's next. But the Peasy Show is about to take a break. I'll holler at y'all later. Aye. Oh.
Let's go. Come on. Yeah. You know what time it is.
Get your devices. We on live. Yeah, man. I appreciate your time. What's good? Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. And on some G shit, y'all. Run this back. Share this back. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always answer at the comment section, man. You know how we do. Hey. Hey, K. Hey, K. Okay.